Hello and good morning. This is Destin from Camping World in sunny Center Conway, New Hampshire. I'm going to do a quick walk around of the 2021 Coleman 263 BH. Let's start off at the front here. You do have an electric tongue jack. Your manual override for it's right here. Two 20-pound propane tanks are going to come equipped on this coach. They will be filled. Right back here is where our battery box is going to go. There is space for a second one if you so choose. And right behind that is where our solar plug is located. So you can hook up a solar panel and trickle charge your battery with it. Moving on to the door side here. Good shot at our pass-through storage. Now, one thing I like to point out is the seals that they use on this. As you can see, it's kind of rainy right here, but that's keeping everything out of the pass-through, so nothing's gonna turn into an issue. All of our doors are gonna be magnetic catches as well, instead of the clips. Right down here are our stabilizer controls. So you do have power stabilizers on the front and rear of this coach. Power awning. And it does have the LED strip underneath there, so you can see what you're doing outside. You do have an electric outlet outside here in case you need to plug something in. Two outdoor speakers. Our hot water heater access is on the door side here. We also have a black tank flush equipped on this coach. So instead of dropping a bag of ice down the toilet and riding around for a few, you can just use that and clean out your black tank. There's our rear stabilizer controls there. And onto the back end, as you can see, there is backup camera prep. It's all pre-wired for it and ready to go. Onto the back end is our power cord, which is coiled up in there. Underneath here is our sewer drain. So it is a single point instead of a double point, so you don't need a Y pipe on this. And our other side of the pass-through storage. Now let's head on inside here. Solid entry steps as we walk in. A lot better than the old school method. It doesn't feel like a springboard. All right, now that we're in the coach, let's start off in the master. So a true queen size bed to start off with. There is storage underneath here, if you can see. Sorry about the bad camera angle. I only have two hands here. You do have wardrobes on either side of the coach. Decent size for your clothes storage. And on both sides, a little full extension nightstand. You do have power outlets as well as USB outlets on both sides of the coach here. And a couple windows here, so you do get that nice morning light, and you can open that up and get a nice little breeze. Onto the other side of the bedroom here, you do have a TV mount with all your connections right there. Moving on back here. This is our entertainment center. So TV mounting bracket right here. There's all our cable controls for it, as well as our speaker controls. So you turn the power on, this will control your indoor and outdoor speakers of the coach. Nice and easy. Right underneath there is our power outlet. Sorry, I'm going to turn this off here. There we go. Right underneath here, my apologies, is a 5,000 Btu electric fireplace. It does put off a little bit of heat, and you can change all the colors on it. Looks pretty nice. On to the kitchen area, we have our control panel for our slide control, awning control, hot water heater, water pump, and our monitoring panel. Onto the kitchen. I think this is pretty awesome. They do a pull-out trash can there, and they give you the trash can. It's hard to find a spot to put a trash can in a coach. Usually you don't get a whole lot of space for it. Really nice recessed farm-style sink. Residential style faucet on here. Our power outlet and USB port in the kitchen. It's nice to have it located here as opposed to up underneath the cabinets. Reason being is you're not going to be able to plug anything in up there unless you keep something on a stand. They don't give you long cords with your coffee pot. Up above all this is our kitchen storage. Really nice and open, plenty of space there. And underneath the sink area, quite a nice open area down underneath here. 3 full extension pull-out drawers. I like the hardware they used on this too. Moving on down the line, you got a high point microwave. You got your Greystone fan and exhaust. You do have a 3-burner cooktop here. It is recessed in. and it has the glass cover for it. Past that, underneath here, little mini oven. Not a whole lot of space in the world, but there's our light. They do give you some nice LED lights on the buttons too. One thing I like to point out, they have switched over to a GE 13 cubic foot, 12 volts and electric fridge. So a lot more space than the gas counterparts. You get a lot more depth out of it because you don't have your gas lines back there. Residential styling, looks great, a lot more space for your food. Underneath that is our heater return and our breaker box. Nice little wardrobe slash pantry space here. And underneath, you get another little cabinet. Onto the slide out of the coach here. There's our dinette. Table would go right in the center. It can break down to a bed if you so choose. There's storage underneath both sides here. Let me get this one up for you. All push button lights on the slide out here. And we have our recliner as well. So one thing, it does break down to a bed if we so choose. Let me get this back up. And you flick that there, and it does double as a recliner as well. A lot of times you had to forego the extra sleeping to get the recliners, so this is a nice addition that they've done. Really large windows on here. They both open. That's another thing to look out for. A lot of times you'll see these big picture windows in your slide out, but they don't open. It's just a pane of glass, so kind of defeats the purpose of it. Onto the bunk area. 2 double-sized bunks with the teddy mattresses on there. USB charger up top, and one down bottom as well. Underneath this bottom bunk, you can flip this up here, and you have tons of storage space. Ladder's already built in, as well as your privacy curtain. There's your thermostat. That'll control your AC, which is ducted through the coach, as well as your heat. And let's move into the restroom here. Flick some lights on. There is our shower. Just to give you a point of reference, I'm about 6 feet in the shower here. Sorry, it's a little bit wet, but I do have enough space to stand up, no problem. All right. Commode right there. Your sink. You do have a little bit of storage underneath, as well as a recessed medicine cabinet, so a little bit of storage up here too. Last but not least, the door to the outside, so you're not tracking in a bunch of dirt as you walk through the camper. Now I think I've just about completed the tour here. If I did end up missing anything, please let me know. Again, this is Destin over at Camping World. I'm at 603-452-7291. Thanks. Enjoy your day.